the child's potential and you will transform him into the world. And if help and salvation are to come, they can only come from the children. For the children are the makers of men. These are the words of Maria Montessori, to whom Montessori Model United Nations program is dedicated. Putting her words into action, nearly 1,000 youth deliberated in a mock voting session in the United Nations General Assembly Hall on Saturday for the first time since the first academic simulation took place in 2007. Student delegates deliberated on, passed, sustained, and failed draft resolutions on very real pressing issues impacting our lives.
I am in the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, and I've been working on the returning and reintegration of refugees and displaced persons.
Wow, and then what would you like to see come out of talks and voting today?
I would hope that the resolution that I'm sponsoring, it passes, and in that resolution we put ways on how we are going to be able to return refugees.
Tell me what you wanted to talk to me about.
About my great experience here at the UN.
What is it like?
It's really exciting and fun.
What have you been learning so far?
I've been learning a lot about a lot of different cultures and a lot of different countries' views. So
how do you two get along?
Pretty good.
No comment.
Well, what do you think you've learned from this process to have you both get along better?
We're not actually partners.
Yeah.
You're standing here together. How about right now?
We're good friends, and we're all good friends with all our partners, so it's going good.
Yeah.
It's going good.
Yeah.
So far, I learned how to be a delegate.
And what's that like?
It is very cool.
Tell me more about that. So, like, for example, you're sitting here at the General Assembly today. What does that feel like? What do you think is going to happen?
It feels awesome. I think that I'm going to have a chance to change the world.
That's amazing. In what ways?
Well, I'm going to try and stop child labor for one thing.
Well, actually, he is trying to stop child labor. V2, like, he's trying to, let's say, give kids have more education. I say what I've learned so far, that child labor, let's say, can really hurt a child, and people in Algeria really needs to, and we really need to enforce the labor laws.
I represent Uruguay, and I'm 14, and I'm from China, Henan, and experimental high school. And now I'm little nervous and exciting. Voting on the resolution that I'm the sponsor.
And what's the resolution?
It's about the environmental disaster.
Tell us more about that. What would you like to see happen in the world?
We have to stop building the nuclear plants to make the energy clean. Yeah.
Very good.
And so we have to vote for this resolution.
The students were organized, focused, thoughtful in their resolutions, and then we had two speakers who gave the students a charge to look at the UN Human Declaration of Human Rights, to understand the rights they have, and then the challenge to ask their leaders, what are you doing to help build my future?
The culmination ceremony was part of a 3-day event held in New York aimed at educating students on global issues, international relations, diplomacy, and the United Nations agenda. Over 400 educators, counselors, and parents helped these students represent UN member states in the democratic process. Ceremonies included presentations from UN ambassadors and NGO leaders celebrating and empowering the youth.
The faces on the parents when the students were talking, they had tears in their eyes, because they would say, I cannot believe that my child is so vocal and so deep in thought about the world's issues. It was incredibly moving. It was just a fabulous, fabulous experience.
The United Nations provides for us an opportunity to be heard, so that our issues, our concerns, and our contribution to world peace and development will be considered as we sit at the table with the bigger, more powerful nations of the world.
The Montessori Model UN event was sponsored by South-South News, the UN Permanent Mission of the Republic of Dominica, and the over 50 Montessori schools throughout the globe. Today we can argue that youth is indeed not wasted on the young, as these kids have shown us that they are more than capable of giving the tools and opportunity and helping find solutions to the most challenging issues facing us and our world today. Afaf Kanja for South South News, United Nations.